Hello students, very warm welcome in the class of Atlas Guru. Students, today I would like to discuss a very important topic again, and that topic is highest point of Peninsula India or peaks of Peninsula India. Students, as you know, Peninsula India is a oldest and largest part of India, and so that in Peninsula India highly diversified topographical features are found there. Over there, number of mountain ranges, hills, and also their number peaks are extended there. So all these features are important, and again that region is famous for plateau also. But today I am going to discuss especially peaks of Peninsula India. No doubt in Peninsula India, number of peaks are there, but among number of peaks, only 10 peaks are more and more important. And that 10 peaks I have discussed in front of you. But before that, I would like to discuss the dimension of question which has been asked and may be possible in future. The first dimension of the question is peaks with their states. Means in which states any kind of peaks are situated there. Like already it has been asked, Guru Shikhar in which state situated? No doubt in Rajasthan. Or Guru Shikhar in which range found there? So Guru Shikhar found in the Aravalli range. These are the first dimension. The second dimension is range. Sometime question asked from their range. Means in which range it has highest point. The second point. And third is there sometime in their PCS examination, states examination, ask its height. The third dimension, and the fourth and the most dimension is locational arrangement. Sometime question asked in your paper, okay, arrange the following peaks from north to south and south to north or east to west or so. And in that dimension, if you are trying to mug up all facts, then you would unable to find out the answer of these kind of questions. So please try to not only memorize but also try to plot all these peaks in the outline of India. So I have shown the map here, and in that map I have shown the important peaks of India, and in that map the first and the most important is Guru Shikhar. Already I have told it Guru Shikhar is a highest point of Aravalli, and as you know Aravalli is the oldest mountain range of the world. And Guru Shikhar is situated in the Rajasthan near to Mount Abu. It has height 1722 meter, and it has great economic significance because it also known as Mussoorie of Rajasthan. It receives highest rainfall in the Rajasthan, so covered with dense forest, so it has high scenic beauty. So number of tourists from Gujarat and Rajasthan attracted here, and so it's a very famous tourist place of Rajasthan. So keep in mind the first is Guru Shikhar. Then after, it has also cultural significance. There is a lake, Nekki Lake, which has great cultural significance in that region. Then after, another peak is Dhupgarh. Dhupgarh is the highest point of Satpura, which is situated in the MP, and it also famous as a tourist place in the Madhya Pradesh. Then after, there is a Amarkantak. Amarkantak is also important because Narmada river originates from here, and it has also cultural significance. Then after, there is a Parasnath. Parasnath found in Jharkhand in Rajmahal Hill, and it is great cultural significance because it has temple of Parasnath, who was the Tirthankar of Jainism. So this is very important from the cultural point of view. Then after, there is a two peaks. One is Malaygiri and Mahendgiri. These two peaks are situated in Odisha, and these two peaks are highest point of. These two peaks are peak of Eastern Ghat. Okay? Then after, there is a Kalsubai and Mahabaleshwar. Kalsubai and Mahabaleshwar both are situated in Madhya Pradesh, and As you know, Kalsubai is the highest point of Western Ghat, and Mahabaleshwar is more and more important because it's very important because Krishna river originates from here. So please keep in mind Mahabaleshwar is also a very famous tourist place. I think you have listened the song Aati Ka Khandala. सुना है गाना आप लोगों ने? आती का खंडाला. Khandala situated near to Mahabaleshwar, and near to its there is a number of small and so many seasonal falls are there. So during winter, during rainy season, lots of tourists attracted here. So it emerged as a tourist place there. Then after there is a Guru Shikhar, Gorakhnath. Gorakhnath is a highest point of Ginnar in Rajasthan. Then after Kudremukh, it's in Karnataka in Western Ghat. It's very famous for the production of iron ore. Fine quality of iron produced here. One skip here. Belladilla. Belladilla mine is situated in Chhattisgarh, southern side of Chhattisgarh, in the region of Bastar Plateau, and it's very famous for fine quality of iron ore. So iron ore exported from here to Japan, and this is the only mine of India which is totally mechanized mine. Then after Dodabeta, as you know, Dodabeta is a second highest point of Peninsula India and situated in Nilgiri, or in another word you can say it's the highest point of Nilgiri. ध्यान रखना, there is a two important feature, highest point of Nilgiri and second highest point of Peninsula India. These two are important feature. And then after Anaimudi situated in Annamalai Hills, and it considered as a highest point of Peninsula India. Okay? And these two are very famous as a tourist place in that region. So please keep in your mind, and these slopes are covered with dense forest. Related some facts I have discussed here in the chart. Guru Shikhar in Rajasthan, Aravalli mountain, and it has height 1722 meter. Kalsubai, Maharashtra, Western Ghat, 1644 meter. Mahabaleshwar, again in Maharashtra, Western Ghat, 1438 meter. Kudremukh in Karnataka, Western Ghat, its height is not very clear because very less height. Dodabeta, Karnataka, Nilgiri, second highest, 2637. Somewhere difference is there. Somewhere mentioned 2635 and somewhere mentioned 2636. Anaimudi, Kerala, Annamalai Hills, 2695. Mahendagiri in Odisha, Eastern Ghat, 1501 meter. And then Malaygiri, again Odisha, Eastern Ghat, 1187 meter. Then Parasnath in Jharkhand, Rajmahal Hills, 1366 meter. And Dhupgarh in MP, Satpura range, 1350 meter. These are some important peaks, and no doubt if you concentrated in these peaks, definitely you will get questions from this. So I would like to suggest again one thing, please plot in the map outline of India again and again, and my all wishes with you. In next video I will discuss the peaks of Himalaya region which are also important. Okay, till then, bye, thank you.